Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, and this is Sky High, episode number 25, boys and girls. Happy Friday to all. NBA Friday today, hence all my Lakers gears. Hey, hey, hey! Smoke weed every day. Now, we do have NBA news to talk about. Steph Curry will be out for 3 months with the broken hand. Unfortunate bit of news. This guy's such an immense talent. I genuinely thought Steph Curry could absolutely have a hand in an MVP season, but being out for 3 months, that's going to derail that. And it actually might derail Golden State Warriors' chances at a playoff spot. So we'll see how things go. And we'll also see how the Warriors faithful hold on. If a lot of you motherfuckers go jump the bandwagon to the Clippers, I'll slap the shit out of you. And if you come to the fucking Lakers, I won't have you. All right? Stick to your fucking team. Is that rocket science? For some people, it is. For some people, it is. It's always curiosity and question marks. Just like the fucking fight between Cat and Embiid. That was a huge question mark to me. Like, what the fuck are you trying to prove out there, you two idiots? Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid getting in the little fisticuffs. Ben Simmons with the Aussie chokehold. You know, because he's a rookie. And, of course, that's how he does things. Hey. The whole thing is, both of these two cats come out as morons, in my eyes. You get suspended 2 games, and you look childish. Both of you. The fact that Ben Simmons gets nothing is astounding, but there you have it. There you have it. Cat and Embiid, little fisticuffs, get angry at each other. Embiid talking shit like, you haven't won anything. None of you have won anything. Like, neither of you won anything of significance. Do you understand that? Holy shit. And be like puffing her chest like, oh, I won. What have you won? Have you won the Eastern Conference? Have you won an NBA championship? No? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I swear to God, man. Where do these fucking young punks get the idea of, oh, I'm the best, I'm great? You haven't done anything yet. Shut up. Sound like an old grumpy ass man. Well, I am an old grumpy ass man. Spend years following certain teams. It does that to you. It does. I've been following my Lakers since 1998. And my Dodgers since 1998. I've been driven crazy since I was a kid. And these new sports, they come into my life. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you folks. Football never really entered into the equation for me until my mid-20s, my early 20s. But, I'll be damned. Football has really taken hold of my life. I mean, I love football. I love everything about it. All the subtleties and nuances that I couldn't appreciate a couple years ago, now that I'm seeing, now that I'm being taught, watching film, asking guys who have either played football or know football from years or just decades of watching it and researching it. I mean, you get a greater appreciation for it. And the thing is, boys and girls, the NFL provides so many news, so many great stories, but the whole thing is, it's a sport. So it gives us games. Yes, boys and girls. Thursday Night Football happened. It actually happened. The San Francisco 49ers took on the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona and won 28-25. The curious part about this scoreline is it's as close as you think. That's the curious part. Jimmy GQ, fantastic game. Now everybody's fucking slobbering over him. Oh, God. Jimmy GQ and the San Francisco 49ers, the 8-0 undefeated 49ers. They're amazing. He's hitting on Aaron Andrews. They're the greatest fucking squad ever. They're going to the Super Bowl. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You beat an Arizona team Congratulations. They actually made you look mortal yesterday. I know all the 49ers fans who might scroll through this shit be like, he's just a fucking salty fucking Seattle fan. Well, not really. I'm trying to be an honest guy here with you. I'm not going to lie. I was very impressed by Jimmy GQ last night. No interceptions, 4 touchdowns. Astounding game from him. Astounding game. But can we also mention the fact that Arizona's secondary and defense is laughable at best and not well equipped to deal with actual talent? Let's also talk about your defense. Let's talk about your defense. Arizona ran through your defense. I was very surprised. Kenyon Drake on his first game, his first outing with Arizona. Impressive to say the least for Kenyon Drake. I thought Kyler Murray overall had an outstanding game. Relatively speaking, for being a fucking rookie. I mean, come on, man. Was he perfect? No. Far from it. No. But I believe he gave his team a chance. Unlike his head coach, Cliff Kingsbury. Holy fuck. You mismanaged situations at least twice in the game. One in the first half, one in the second half. I believe the first half, you iced the fucking clock and giving the 49ers essentially a touchdown before the game ends in the half. Like, really? Really? And then just dumbass challenges, really? Cliff Kingsbury, really? Granted, listen to me. Listen to me when I say this, okay? The Arizona Cardinals played really well yesterday. I think, relatively speaking, they played really well from what we perceived them to be. Trash. But they played really well last night. And I think they, exposed a little bit about the 49ers on the defensive side. More than anything. The problem now is, you're going to have all these media heads, all these fanboys saying, oh, the 49ers are the greatest fucking team ever. It was the greatest thing to happen since sliced bread. I need you to listen, motherfuckers. I will admit, 49ers are a fantastic team right now. They are absolutely fantastic. Top 2-3 team in the league right now. Absolutely. But don't get carried away. All right? You still have a whole half of the season to play. I'm just saying right now, calm down. All right? You're not Super Bowl contenders yet. You're not in the playoffs yet. Quite frankly, you haven't been in the playoff for years. 49ers, relax. Get there first, and then we'll see. I said this about the Rams last season. I did. And I got all the iron shit from the Rams fans. They said, oh, you're a piece of shit. You are discounting the Rams. I wasn't discounting them. I was just telling you guys flat out, hey, man, prove it. Prove it to me first. And they proved it in the NFC Championship with the help of a ref. But hey, they got to the Super Bowl and lost terrifically. So, just really curious to see how this will go moving forward for the 49ers. Because yes, boys and girls, Monday Night Football next week. San Francisco 49ers are going against my Seattle Seahawks. So, I am excited. At the same time, very terrified because I do still rate that 49ers defense as top 1 or 2 in the league. Buffalo probably 3, number 1 being New England, more than likely. But they've been impressive. And seeing as how the Seahawks just lost their first starting center long term, it's going to be very curious to see how the Seattle Seahawks do. It will be. But speaking of the Seattle Seahawks, they actually did make a new addition to the squad. Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon is claimed off waivers by the Seattle Seahawks. I believe we were the 27th or so team. But hey, welcome, Flash. Welcome to Seattle. That's awesome. This is a guy who I've criticized. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and say, I love Josh Gordon. I never talk bad about him. No, I criticized him before. a dumbass for not keeping his nose clean, and his eye, his fucking brain focused. But the reality is, I think in the short tenure he had with New England, I think he proved very much so that he can get his shit straight with the right culture, with the right kind of group there to help him carry along. And I think in a group with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, David Moore, Jerron Brown, man, oh man, that's a solid, good, clean locker room to get him in there and just teach the Seahawks culture of, hey, let's be great. Let's play our game out there and, let's go win. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Josh Gordon's going to be able to do. And granted, Pete Carroll and the whole, Seattle Seahawks made it clear he's not going to be playing Week 9 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Seattle, but he will be available on Monday Night Football against the San Francisco 49ers. That's going to be huge. Ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely believe this. Week 10, Monday Night Football, San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks. I believe that could be the deciding factor to one of the contestants, one of the challengers for the NFC Championship. I'm going that far right now. I think it's between those two teams right now. Granted, on the other side, I see Green Bay and New Orleans. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. But this could be a deciding factor as to who enters in January as an NFC Championship contender. I believe this Monday Night Football, the one after this one, the one after the fucking Giants and Cowboys game, which has legitimately no consequence whatsoever. After that, I believe that is going to be a huge game. And for the Seattle Seahawks, of course, we want to beat the 49ers. We do. But they've gotten good. They've gotten good. I'll give you that, 49ers. I know I sound like I'm backhanding your team, but to be fair, you guys are actually good. I am very genuinely surprised how good you guys are. And I welcome the rivalry again. I do. I love my boy Sherm. I do. But he's wearing the enemy's colors now. Sorry, I can't root for Sherm. I might wear his jersey on game day. On the channel, you'll probably see me here, Monday Night Football, wearing my Richard Sherman jersey. But, I'm not going to want him to do well. I'm going to want us to destroy him. And the great part about this little rivalry for the season is this. The Seattle Seahawks have to face the 49ers in Week 10 on Monday Night Football. And the final week of the NFL season, the final game, regular season game of the NFL season is against the 49ers at home in Seattle. You tell me that's not a lot on the line. My God, that is a lot on the line. That's going to be awesome to watch. Well, you know what's not awesome to watch? Seeing a good man get fucked over by unfortuitous circumstances. Just like Trent Williams, tackle of the Washington Redskins. A couple years ago, this man was diagnosed with cancer. Fortunately, to this day, he's okay. As far as I've skimmed, researched, and read, boys and girls, I'm going to asterisk that right now. The man should be in remission. He is good and decent health right now. But the organization that has hired him, quote unquote, his family, have denied and downplayed this man having cancer. Oh boy, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, as, visuals show you with my degenerative actions, I'm not a good person. I generally don't see myself as a good person. I kind of see myself as a piece of shit. But what the Washington Redskins are doing, what they have done to Trent Williams, I believe is one of the biggest piece of shit moves. Denying this man's cancer, in all honesty, that's what they're doing. Downplaying it to the point where he, as a consummate professional, feels it necessary to have a holdout because of their negligence, because of the organization's negligence, because of the organization's toxicity from top down. Washington Redskins, I hope you fail your season and don't even get a top draft pick, because I know what the fuck you're doing. You're tanking. You're absolutely tanking. I feel bad for Dwayne Haskins because he's in an organization with no fucking plan moving forward, and they're probably gonna luck into some picks in the near future. Makes me sick. Swear to God, man. Organizations like that, it like drives me insane. Bad ownership reflects poorly on the sport. Truly does. You know, I'm not a Washington Redskins fan. By any means, I'm not. I'm not any sort of DC fan. Okay? But that kind of shit is disgusting. You're denying a man from fucking cancer, you piece of shit? Are you fucking kidding me? The Redskins are disgusting. They're a pissant of an organization. Small dick mentality. And ladies and gentlemen, when you have a small dick mentality, you just do piece of shit things. And I'd rather not be that person. So, I leave you with that bit of warning. It's not wisdom. I don't consider myself wise. I'm a dumbass. I warn people from my dumbassery. I say, hey, motherfucker, listen, man, I've done this shit. I fucked up. Here are my mistakes. Here you go. That's me. That's what I do. The most honest motherfucker you will ever meet. Exaggeration or not. Boys and girls, go ahead and end it there. Follow me at the Sky Lounge. And all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Now, fuck off.